change the rear tire,
I've had for 16 years, the dial on it's cracked down. Just drop it.
Broke the dial. A little like meter thing on it?
No, just the plastic cap.
so you want to shift it in the smallest cog in the back, the smallest gear back here, and just do it like this. Okay. And then you can put it in the smallest chain ring too. That'll release the tension on the chain. Okay. And then what you want to do is just undo this quick release right here. Okay. And just help the wheel out a little bit. You can pull up the rear derailleur, pop off the chain, and your rear wheel's off. Okay. And then the tire is going to be pretty flat. We're just going to deflate it. I have the luxury of an air compressor, so, alright. And then, take this off. It's just the nut that holds the valve in place when you're inflating or deflating it. Alright. And then what you want to do is get, this is called the bead of the tire right here. It hooks in and clinches on the rim. So you want to, with two tire levers, just want to put one and hook it around the spoke like that, and then take the other one.
Trust me, you'll see the light differently in 10 or 20 years, dude. Probably. You will. You will.
And then just peel it.
I'm sure I said the same thing at 20.
Oh, I got the inner tube a little. There you go. And then just peel it off like that. And just watch your knuckles, because these spokes cut up your fingers if you're not careful, okay? And then take out the tube, just like that. And now you've got the inner tube out. And what you want to do is inspect the inside of the tire. Make sure there's no debris, glass, staples, stuff like that. And then this right here, this is rim. We call that rim tape. You just want to make sure the rim tape doesn't have any cuts. Okay. And that's going to cover the, it has nipple holes for the spokes that go through. So sometimes those can cut the tubes. And then once you figure out everything's good, usually it's going to be because the tire, the most common reason is the tire pinched on a pothole or something.
The what?
The inner tube pinched on a pothole.
Oh, right.
So
is there a puncture? There would be a puncture you have to replace.
Yeah, you can either, I'd replace the inner tube and you just carry an extra one in a seat bag. I'll show you how to.
As opposed to.
Yeah.
As opposed to repairing it.
Yeah. Patching it in the field.
You don't want to do that.
No. And the easiest way to do this, actually, you want to put a little bit of air in the tube before you install it.
Right.
So just put a smidgen. It'll make the job a lot easier. Screw the tip so it doesn't leak out when you're putting it back in. And then start here at the valve hole, put the valve through, and then just start working the inner tube into the tire bed and into the wheel.
It's like sausage stuffing.
Yeah, it really is. And then let's get this last bit in. There we go. So I've effectively just seated it all around. Make sure it gets inside the rim. Okay. And then what I want to do is start from the valve over here and work your way to the opposite side, okay? And just do it. Yes. if you get really good at this, like the mechanics here, you can do it with the palms of your hands, but usually you need a tire lever.
Mm-hmm.
So I may be able to pop this one with my hands. Yeah. Okay, so I got that one with my hands, but it's a little easier. I'll show you. You can pry it with the levers too. So the last bit can be a little tricky to hook in. It's going to take it off again. So if you get stuck at this part right here and you can't get it over, use the other side of the tire lever and you can slip it under and push it in. Okay. And then, let's see. Put the valve screw. These, as you get better at doing this, they're not always necessary, but they keep the valve straight when you're putting it back on, okay? So you just tighten that like that. And then you're going to have your little handy hand pump, which is going to be a lot harder to do than this, but you just pop on the air compressor. Okay, I just heard it pop, which is good. And then you just want to get it to where the tire's firm, okay?
Right. But not rock hard.
No, you don't need it to be rock hard. Screw that in so it doesn't rattle. Now, getting it back on the bike, what you want to do, remember we did the little ring, the little cog in the back? So put it back on with the little sprocket. Line it up. And it should slip in. Just like that. And then all you got to do is secure it right there. Close the brakes, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's no lever like in this area here.
No, just on this side right here.
Boy! Yeah, the water falls out.
You're all set.
bit.
Cool. Thank you.
You got it, Chris.